All right, everyone. Let's go ahead and get started. My name is Chris Brown. I'm the Customer Care Director for Educational Leadership Solutions. We'll go ahead and log in here to get started. I want to thank you guys for all joining us today. We'll do a little overview of Easy Lesson Planner for you teachers, how to use it, some of the things that you may not be aware of. I know that we've after the change, there was quite a few support calls and emails about some of the things that we've changed. Before we start, though, I just want to bring your attention here to the bottom of the page. Our phone number is right here, 877-233-7833 is our phone number. So feel free to call us if you guys have any questions, anything that's not gone over today, or if you need a refresher, just let us know. Also over here to the left on the dashboard is the live chat feature. If you click there, put in your email address and click start chatting, you'll be able to chat with one of us live. So feel free to do that at any time. From 8 to 4, we're in the office from 8 to 4. One more thing too, here on the support page. Let's go over here and check out our support page. On the support page, we're able to see Easy Lesson Planners right here in the middle of the page. If you click there, you're able to view any of these options here. So you're able to see the whole manual there for Easy Lesson Planner. There's also a video right here. If you click there and click open, it will take you into YouTube so you can see our video. So feel free to check that out at any time. All right, now for this webinar, if you guys would, go ahead and hold your questions until the end, or if you want to, just type them in the chat box there, and I'll address all questions at the end of the webinar. So now let's go ahead and get started. So on this page, I'm logged in as this teacher, Chris Brooks. So I'm going to go into Easy Lesson Planner. I'm going to click Open right here next to Easy Lesson Planner. So on the dashboard or on the Easy Lesson Planner page, the first thing that you'll want to do is go up to My Settings. So if you've never logged in before, make sure you go up to My Settings, and this is where you'll add in your subjects and your learning standards. So the teacher that I'm logged in as is an economics teacher. So I'm going to type in economics here for my subjects. I'm going to click Add. That's very important. It will not let you create a lesson plan until you have a subject in there. So click economics, and then under My Learning Standards, you'll choose okay, we got a call saying that the page is on mute. That's fine. Your mic is muted. I've muted everyone except for myself. So you should be able to hear me. Please make sure your sound is turned on. So let me just type that out here. Okay. So now back to where we were looking at our learning standards here. In this drop-down box, you can filter for the standards that you're looking for by just typing in whatever standard it is. I'm looking for economics, so I'll type in economics here, choose that standard, and click where it says Add. All right, so we've got our subject here, we've got our learning standards here. Now we're ready to create lesson plans. It's very important that these steps are done before you start creating lesson plans. So we'll go ahead and close that box. We'll click where it says Create Plan right here on this page. So here's our lesson plan creator page. We'll type in a title for the lesson plan. We'll just call it Sample Plan. The subject, the only subject we created was economics, so that's the only thing that shows in that box. Start date and end date, I'm kind of zoomed in, so these are kind of out of order. But start date is here. So we'll say this plan started on the 28th and it ends next month on the 2nd of October. So here's our start date and our ending date. Those have to be added in before you can save a lesson plan. So now, one thing too that a lot of people were asking for was the box to filter the objectives that you're looking for. that has been added. So where it says show only standards for, you can choose whatever standard it is that you're looking for. I only chose one standard. So of course that's the only objectives that will show up in this box. So now for coverage standards, we can choose whichever standards it is that we're looking for. We can hold down Control and choose as many of those as we want to, and it adds them right in there for our lesson plan. So there's our standards. Now for private plan detail, depending on the settings that your district, your school has set up for you, you'll be able to add in a snippet, which is basically a template. Okay, so right there where it says add snippet, you'll just choose the lesson plan template that your district has turned on for you or has added for you, and it will enter it right here in this box. So for the lesson plan that I'm creating today, I've actually saved it in Word. So I'm going to go ahead and remove that template. And I've got my private plan details here. What I'll do is I'll just copy it from Word. And I'll go right over here to private plan details. When I click in that box, it brings up a nice little box for me here. This icon, paste from Word, is what you'll want to use if you're pasting from Word. Please, please, please make sure that you use this icon when you're pasting from Word. So you'll click paste from Word. It brings up a box for us. We paste into that box. It removes all the extra formatting code that Word adds into things. And here's our nice, neat lesson plan that we've created. All right, so there's our lesson plan. Now, you may have noticed that there's a difference between, right up here we see private plan details. At the bottom, we also see public plan details. The difference between private plan details and public details, private plan is for you and your administrators and other teachers that have access to your plans. Public plan details will be for your parents, for the parents of the students in your classes. So those parents will be able to see those, whatever's typed here in public plan details. All right. Now, up at the top, there's something that says Ownership Group Edit. Basically, what that is, whatever groups that you are listed in, and your administrator is the one that sets all this up. So administrators will have a training for you. I believe it's on Thursday. It was in the email. So the ownership here, if I click something out of this box, so this particular teacher, this Chris Brooks that I'm logged in as, has two groups, has 10th grade and plan sharing. So if I choose one of these groups, anyone that has access or anyone that's in that group will be able to see that lesson plan, not only see it, but be able to edit it. Okay? So unless you want your group to have access to edit, make changes to your plan, don't choose anything from this box. Okay? So now, once we're done with that, we'll click where it says Save and Close. Here's our plan. It's listed on this page right here. I just got a message from Annie Steele saying that she's not able to hear anything. Not really sure. Can anybody hear me? Can everybody hear me? Chat in if you can hear me. Okay, so I got a couple people that say that they can hear. All right, so not sure exactly what to do, to be honest. I'm gonna let Miss Steele know to just give us a call and we'll walk her through how to use it. All right, okay. Let's move on. So here's our plan. So we've got our start date, we've got our duration here. This is a teacher here. Now we can only see plans from this year. Where it says time frame, it says current school year. A lot of people have asked us, how do we see lesson plans from years past? What we'll do is we'll click right here where it says custom range, and we'll move this calendar back to last year. So here's last year, here's August 2014, but we'll want to make sure that we choose a specific date for August 2014. So we'll choose August 1st, 2014. Okay, so now when we click Apply Filters, we see lesson plans back from last year. This teacher is just logged in today. This is his first time logging in, so he doesn't have lesson plans from last year. So please be sure that if you're trying to filter for plans from last year, that you select a specific date for that year, and you'll be able to see those lesson plans. We're also adding right here where it says time frame. Our programmers are in the process of adding something in there that says last year. So you'll be able to just click that and then click Apply Filters here in just a little while. All right. Now, if we are in a group and we want to see lesson plans for teachers in that group, what we'll do right here where it says Teacher Group, we'll choose that group from here and then click Apply Filters. There's no one in that group that has plans. Let's choose another one. Plan sharing. And so now we see lesson plans from Deanna Walters, from Anna Branning. So then now we have access to all those teachers' lesson plans in there. Now, unless those teachers have chosen that group from their group ownership box, we don't have access to edit their plan. We only have access to view their plan. So here's Deanna Walters' revised lesson plan from Unit 8. We can see what she typed. We can see all of that. All right. So I think that's pretty much everything. One more thing, reports is something else here that we've added recently. We've added back into there recently. We've had questions from people who needed to print out all of the objectives. What we'll do is we'll, to see those objectives, so we'll go Learning Standards, Scope, current school year, here's that teacher, and if we run that report, we can see all the lesson plans that this teacher has used, or all the objectives that this teacher has used for his lesson plans. If we want to see all of those, content areas there, all of those objectives by content area, if we just click Learning Standards Scope by content area, we can choose whichever content area we need and then click Run Report and see all those content areas. All right. So now I believe that is pretty much everything that teachers will need to know to create lesson plans. If you have any questions, go ahead and type those in now. Someone here is asking me to unmute them. Let me see if I can find your name. So ESE student, you are now unmuted. So if anyone has questions, please go ahead and type those in now. Can you paste from Google Docs? Certainly can. What I've suggested that someone or to someone, they had a huge document that they wanted to paste or to use from Google Documents. They were actually able to generate a link from Google Documents and just paste that link into the site. So if you wanted to do that, you could do it that way. If you wanted to paste directly into the program, I would still suggest using the Paste from Word icon. And can we still create our test on this site? If you're referring to the easy assessment piece, that's right here. That's a webinar for another day though. But you're still very welcome to use easy assessment. All right, does anyone have any other questions? All right, guys. Well, I believe that's just about it. If you have any questions, if there's anything that we didn't go over today, oh, here we go. Let's see, using the paste from Word icon. Yeah, that is exactly why. So the question was the font was changing when she was pasting from Word. More than likely, that's exactly what's happening. If you use the paste from Word button, it takes out. See, Word adds in a whole lot of extra code that we don't even see. It's only seen behind the scenes. So what happens is all of that is just, you know, it's taken out when you use the paste from Word icon. So here on this page, in the plan details, if you click in that box, right up here at the top is the paste from Word icon. So if you click there, it brings up another box for you. Just paste from Word into that box, and it will take out all the extra formatting code that just works havoc on our system. And also, to change the font size, if you want to, you can just select everything and just change your font down to whatever size you want it to be. All right. So I can wait a few more minutes if you guys have any more questions. All right, so thank you guys for joining me today. And again, if you have any questions, anything that we didn't get to today, please feel free to contact us here at this number, 877-233-7833. Also, our live chat is right there available for you from 8 to 4, as well as our support page has information about all of our products. And if you go over here to contact us, you can hit us up on our email address here. You can also fill out this form. There's plenty of ways to contact us, so feel free. We are in the office from 8 to 4, and we are always willing to talk to you guys. So thank you guys for joining us, and you guys have an excellent day.